Welcome to the Eras Tour.
For 21 months, it was the biggest thing in music. 149 shows, 5 continents, more than $2 billion in ticket sales. But the Eras Tour was more than just a concert. It was a cultural phenomenon we might never see again.
The energy is so good, and that's what we need in the world, like really good vibes.
Taylor Swift began her Eras Tour in March 2023 in Glendale, Arizona, hitting cities across the United States before moving to Europe early this year. According to Swift's touring company, more than 10 million people attended her concerts, millions more watching the movie version in theaters and at home. Her tour bringing an economic windfall to every city it visited, with fans dressing up in their favorite Swift era, trading friendship bracelets with strangers, a Swiftie thread binding together the thousands who packed the sold-out shows.
There's nothing that makes you feel so much more part of a community, joyful, magic.
The Eras Tour made Swift a billionaire, the first musician, according to Forbes, to become one based solely off earnings from music and performances.
Patrick Mahomes to Travis Kelce.
The tour also led her to boyfriend Travis Kelce, the star tight end of the Kansas City Chiefs. Kelce planned to give Swift a friendship bracelet with his phone number on it after she performed at Arrowhead Stadium. That didn't work out, but the pair did connect later, eventually going public with their romance. Swift became a fixture at Chiefs games, joining Kelce on the field after Kansas City beat the 49ers at this year's Super Bowl. And Kelce was on stage in London, a brief cameo during her Tortured Poets Department set.
The golden rule was do not drop Taylor, get her to the couch.
It was on the European leg of the Eras Tour that shows in Vienna had to be canceled due to a terror threat, after a bomb plot was discovered just days before the 3 planned shows. After that, security at stadiums was beefed up. And the popular tailgating, where ticketless fans gather outside stadiums, was banned. In the midst of the tour, Swift released her 11th studio album, The Tortured Poets Department. It's nominated for 6 Grammys, including Album of the Year, Record of the Year, and Song of the Year for Fortnite. Swift also got political, endorsing Vice President Kamala Harris following her debate with Donald Trump in September.
Oh, Toronto, we are so back!
And after months of waiting, the Eras Tour finally landed in Canada.
We have shirts, outfits, glitter. We're ready to go.
6 shows in Toronto, 3 in Vancouver. The economic impact of both stops pegged at nearly $500 million. Weeks of planning went into security, transportation, and safety. It was a nuisance to some, as Toronto was Swiftified for nearly 2 weeks.
And I think it's just been a little bit difficult, feeling like maybe day-to-day needs for residents are not being prioritized, but this is.
As her Eras Tour came to an end, Swift got emotional on stage in Toronto.
My band, my crew, all my fellow performers, we have put so much of our lives into this, and you've put so much of your lives into being with us tonight and to giving us that moment that we will never forget.
And in early December, she took her final bow in Vancouver, the 51st stop on her tour.
We get to spend the last night of the Eras Tour with 60,000 beautiful people in Vancouver. It was the end of an era.
The highest grossing tour in history, closing out in Canada. A tour that catapulted a superstar into a new stratosphere of fame. Heather Wright, CTV News, Toronto.